Oh, God.
Chuggalos, welcome back to day 7 of the Brew Crew Podcast Advent Calendar. I am joined by the Up North crew and Chuggalo Mikey. Everyone say hello.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Excellent. Here we go. So we're using amazing technology. That's why I have to take my headphones off and everything for this, but it's going to be great. We've got 2 beers in one. Oh, and we've got another member of the witness protection.
Neighbor just rolled in.
We got friends.
Okay, let's keep the shilling of your guys' side hustles and projects to a minimum. I can't wait to see what Ryan's attached a beer opener to, and then what we're going to get laser engraved here later today. You know, unless it's a penile implant or a butthole, you know, suppository or something like that, we can't see it.
Jesus. Oh.
Oh, that was a good pull.
Jeez.
This is a beer podcast, and we're on
All right.
liquor.
Beer
We're
just came from the bar, so welcome. We can't
Hey.
promise what you're going to get from them.
As always, drink Wisconsibly. Okay.
Throwing in promos. Way
Throw-
to go.
Yeah, right.
I'm not selling it. I don't make any money off of it, but I'm just representing all my Wisconsin wear. So-
I got the Brewing Project.
Brewing Project. Look at that. All local. Keep it local. On today's episode, again, day 7, we're going to be drinking Equilibrium.
Show us you can.
There was a 50% chance that Ryan and Michelle were going to have the wrong beer. It took them 30 minutes to find that.
Here's
All
a
right.
QR code for you.
You gotta
QR
take
code.
it.
Okay, so let's go with the crack, and then we'll continue the conversation. Everyone, I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Close enough.
Not even close.
Close enough.
I guess I was at the bar. He can't count down from 3.
I've been hit in the head with a lot of dodgeballs.
Mike-
How much is the spill?
Mikey pouring it into a mug.
You know,
Mikey-
I do it for the people so they can see what.
Mikey, it's a short podcast. Tilt that wrist a little bit more.
This is a good one.
Speaking of our next sponsor, I'd like to thank all the cats, kittens, dogs of America.
I got Oktoberfest here from the Lazy Monk Brewery.
I asked Ryan to replicate my beer opener, and he said that could you laser engrave this for me? Is this something you could do? Is that a no?
You're
I
going
think
to
you
have to
can
take
do
it
it.
out of your hidden spot.
That's never been in my prison safe. All right.
This podcast is going downhill real quick.
Yeah.
Just went from PG to
Yeah.
need.
We're gonna have to update this to a different website.
Poor Michelle is like, I should not have volunteered to be in this one.
It's getting the TV-14 ratings.
All right. So a little bit about today's brewery. So Equilibrium is out of Middletown, New York. So while everyone else ruminates, the Wisconsin crew, I'm just going to call them collectively, ruminates on the beer. I'm just going to go into a little bit about Equilibrium. So again, you can find out more about them about eqbrew.com. That reigns a little true, a little EQ, right, Mikey?
Heck yeah.
So Equilibrium Brewery is an independently owned craft brew with a tap room, beer garden, barbecue program, and retail space in Middletown, New York. And their vision is to make the best beer in the world based on MIT-trained scientific principles, a love of craft beer, and a love of community, and a bunch of other stuff. So anyways, science, because they have a very Van Gogh-esque Einstein on their webpage. It was interesting hearing about the food, but very steeped in science. Can you taste the science, Ryan?
No.
Or Mike?
He's still thinking about your
Yeah,
bottle.
it's
over
pretty
there.
good. There's a lot of science in this stuff.
Yeah, I suppose it's all science. It's very tasteful.
It is a nice beer.
It is a very nice beer.
So I'm glad that you're saying it's a nice beer. I wish I could intersplice Chuggalo Kate from Team Smoke Show up north. She only gave this a 2.25, and she says it's not. She said it's not crushable. I don't think she's too much of an IPA gal. She will get down on some beers, but definitely not the IPAs. It's a tough sell for her. I think all of us will be above that. I don't want to tip my hand a little bit, but she definitely said it wasn't crushable. And the specs on this beer, I believe, Mike, you said it's a 6.8%.
That's correct.
Correct?
Yep, we got the 6.8 ABV here. Untapped, there's over 2,800 ratings on it, and the average rating is 4.04, which is pretty decent for an untapped beer. People are, kind of like the green rotten tomatoes. Like you're never going to get a 10.0, but that's pretty high for the public.
You think this beer's dedicated to like Gandalf and them little wizards in Lord of the Ring?
Well, wizard.
It's a solar flare.
Yeah, but it's got a little bit of that.
Hear of a solar flare?
That's
the
that
sun.
little peak.
Yeah,
a little
scene
peak
with the eye.
You shall not pass.
There.
It's the bridge.
Thou shall not pass.
You know what I'm saying?
Collectively, between the three of you, have you guys watched more than 15 minutes of Lord of the Rings?
I watched all of them.
I've watched all of them.
Wow.
Michelle hasn't.
Okay, so wizards are actually the biggest race in Middle Earth by both height. So they're not little. You're talking about Frodo and his friends of Merryfolk.
You're a wizard, Hattie.
Close.
We nailed it.
We're gonna have to take this one down for sure.
Oh yeah, there's I got asked why didn't you, because I said I was going to record a episode up at the cabin, and I go, we would have to delete that episode about 10 minutes in with all of the words going on.
The colorful language, let's call it.
We'll call it colorful language, and all the sodium and all the food. All right. So I'll go off with my thoughts, and then I'll let you guys ruminate on yours. I'm about halfway done with, again, solar flare. I don't think I said that, so thanks for saving me on that one, Mikey. Equilibrium, solar flare, 6.8%. Beer balanced by science, off the top rope. This beer is delightful. It is crushable. I love that it comes in a pint can. I know pre hitting the record button, we were talking about the fruit that was in it. The fruit comes out, the citrus freshness keeps it light on the palate. It's not as acrid as you would get from like a West Coast IPA. It's more of like a Niepa, where it's more balanced out by fruit. I dig this. I dig a lot of Equilibrium's IPA program. They're right there with Other Half for being an up and comer, and definitely something on my radar. Off the top rope, I'm going to give this a 4.5. This is amazing beer. It's probably going to be one of the more memorable ones from especially the first week of this Advent calendar.
Michelle, you're done.
It's the science. It's the science.
Yeah, I can go. So looking at when we were talking about the fruit, Matt, and you said like a passion fruit, pineapple, mango, and bright citrus, I definitely get the citrusy.
100%.
I don't get a lot of the mango or pineapple, but still for an IPA, this is delicious. There's not a bite to it. It's very smooth. I also think crushable for an IPA. I could drink this on the pontoon.
Ooh, is it pontoon crushable?
I
I
mean,
think so.
for an IPA, yes.
I fucking
I don't know
love
how
it.
you guys are thinking about pontoons when it's December. You guys are
I
wild.
love that. I love that gimmick. That's one of your best gimmicks, by the way. Is it
I
pontoon
think
crushable?
it could be campfire crushable too, though.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
It's a solid little beer. That's our next gimmick. Because it's either summertime or winter up here. There's not a lot of middle ground.
I mean, it was like
You got a
50
full
degrees up here. So on December 7th.
So we
Very
have
nice
a lot
out
of
today.
listeners that don't know what pontoons are. Could you combine a campfire and a pontoon? Is that something you guys would explore?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
After
Get like
drinking enough.
Yeah,
Take
get like
that out at night and just
get a solo stove. I mean, I've seen them.
I mean,
They
we
would work.
got the one. We have the little campfire that we put on our driveway.
You could take the hood of a car and lay it between the two benches.
In the car.
this guy's thinking.
I
like
love
this guy.
I love that we're trying to figure it out. Best thing ever.
You're invited for
Sounds
all
like
the
a
rest of the
great idea.
podcast. This guy's the idea man.
can't wait till we burn down their boat.
Just like everyone's swimming to shore afterwards.
We got life vests. We'll
We
be
pay
all right.
enough for insurance.
We pay enough.
You think they know you're lighting fires on your pontoon?
Where did this hood of this truck come from?
We'll be at the bottom of the lake. They won't find it.
Just delete this podcast. We didn't ever discover it.
Unrelated, the hood of our truck is missing too. I don't know what happened.
Aaron, what do you think of this beer?
Did you rate
Yeah.
it?
Oh, did you
Did
not
you rate
vote?
it?
No.
I would. I'm right there with you, Matt. I'm gonna go 4.25. I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great beer. The only thing I'm disappointed in is we don't have 3 cans of it. 4.25. Definitely drink again.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I've been drinking Miller Lite at the bar, and to come into this one, I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
His palate's a little.
My
messed up.
palate is full.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was just drinking eggnog and.
yeah. I did just
He was just slamming something in a bottle. Yeah.
found some dusty.
I don't want you guys to dox yourselves, but were you at the bar where we got the pizza from when I was up there visiting? That bar? Different one? Okay, good.
Donkeys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I was
I'm
just
a
down the street.
real American. Just
No,
down the street.
No, we'll get to Mikey's score here in a second, but Real American. So my daughter's school, they do a Veterans Day parade. So I turned the Real American as high as I could with the windows down, and my hand was out the window high-fiving all these kids. It was the best.
Pushing
I
them
should-
over the hill.
I should have had a bandana and American flag. I could have done it, but
That's
oh,
perfect.
highlight for a Veterans Day. Mikey.
All right, Chuggalos. I think I'm going to be right in the middle of the folks. I like it. I would, drink more of these. I'm going to go with a 4.0. I like my IPAs to be a little bit more bitter, but I do appreciate the fruit.
Come over to the West Coast then. I know you say you like Niepas. West Coast is more bitter. West Coast,
I
Best
do.
Coast. All right. We've got a bonus beer up North Crew, right?
Well,
We
we
do.
were going to review our brick house mortar or whatever that is.
Bookhouse.
But
Bookhouse.
Booker T.
The Bookhouse Brewing Brick
Right
and
now.
Mortar Pale Ale.
going with the crack.
This one has a 5% ABV. This was yesterday's, so they're just a day behind. So just pretend this is a time machine, and we've gone back to day 6.
He's got the soundbar rolling.
Yeah, watch out. Matt's got the sound
Oh,
bar. and
this
he's off
thing-
if he's off the chain.
Oh,
Okay,
there's an
first of
aroma.
all, it has a very skunky smell to it.
It's a little weedy.
Ooh.
This so far this calendar has been the calendar of skunks, but some have been good. But a lot of them have like an aroma. When you crack that,
Yeah.
it's just like
It's like being in my uncle's
Mm.
van when I was a kid again.
Okay, so
There was some greens
can
around.
I have? Where's this beer from again?
Bookhouse is out of Cleveland, so it's out of Ohio.
Ohio.
LeBron.
Oh, I was
Cleveland,
thinking,
Ohio,
let's go
brew
with
pub.
Drew Carey.
Is it an IPA?
Was Family Guy filmed in Ohio?
It is a pale ale at 5%
Yeah, so it's-
ABV.
Okay. Ooh.
Woo.
It reminds me of Colorado.
Right?
Yeah, speaking of which, I was just in Minnesota last weekend, and I was trying to find some beer for my beer club that I run at work, and they had ones with THC in them, and I was like, I wonder if I should bring this to the beer club, and I was like, nah, people wouldn't drink that, but they're selling it just at a straight up just regular old liquor store.
Maybe it'd be fun if you dropped them in and didn't tell them. Give them the little mystery.
Yeah,
thing.
the label was pretty front about what was on it, so I didn't want to surprise anyone. I didn't want to get kicked out. I didn't want to get kicked out of work and my beer club. So.
Have you tried it before? Like,
No,
have
I've never tried it.
you- okay.
There are ones that are brewed with hemp that we've had before that taste like it, but they don't have the THC in them.
Like Hemperor from
The
New
hemper,
Belgium is
I've
still like
been I've been actually trying to
Delightful.
find that forever, and I don't believe they make it anymore. And if they do, I haven't seen it.
It was seasonal. I thought that was a late summer.
I can't find it, like, no matter what. Like it seems to be it was like 1 year it was everywhere, and then it was gone. And it was even at the World of Beer. We had it on tap, but I haven't found it since, and that's been before 2020.
That's the most accurate nose of a beer I've ever had. Like what it's supposed to be.
That was the skunkiest of skunk beers. If you're talking about the smelling of the van.
Yeah,
Remember the old-
smelling of the van.
Remember the old bitter beer face?
Old Uncle
commercials?
Kurt's van.
Yep.
That's what this beer is. The bitter beer face.
I know. I feel like
That's
I'm
hot.
drinking my first IPA again.
It literally reminds me of like one of my first beers in Colorado. Like in Colorado, just everything was microbrew stuff, and yeah, just like reminds me of being there.
Yeah, that one's 30 IBUs. I actually thought it was very similar to day 2, but I toned it down a notch. I think I gave it a 3.0 or something.
A skosh.
Not to sway you people, but
I
this was yesterday. You could have seen all the videos by now.
I could have. That's what I was going to throw out a 3.0.
Yeah, bitter beer face.
Nice,
That's it
nice.
right there.
You got it.
That'll work, man.
If anyone's old enough to remember that.
Yep.
That was a Keystone Light commercial, so that's an ouch out to Evan because that's Evan's poison right now.
He loves that stuff. Do you think Steph would know what that commercial even is?
No way. It's
Too young-
it's
too young?
1995. There's no way. Yeah.
He was.
That's when they were born.
See, you guys are lucky for some of these that you guys can share the wealth that is a couple of these beers. Sorry, Stacy.
Yeah, that was something.
I don't even know if I can go 3.0 on that. I'm gonna go 2.75. That's not my favorite beer.
Yeah, it's hard to follow up when you have a good one,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if I would give it a little higher score if I had it before that one, but I don't really think I would. So I'll go 2.75.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went with the 3.0. I think specifically just for memories. From the memory.
We're just having a good old time here.
Being in Colorado, it was just a good day.
Good day, sir.
All right, yeah. Now that makes me want to go to Colorado. Let's plan a
Yep.
trip.
Yeah. We're so good at getting together. It's fantastic.
I know. We could make this happen. I believe in you guys.
It's hilarious because I know you guys probably. So JT did day 1 through day 6 all in 30 minutes, and he took a drink or two, but he was getting progressively more and more pissed off. So when he got to Bookhouse, he's like, "This beer, oh my god!" He was like running a
emotion.
Oh yeah, he was running a promo on the frickin' beer, like he was going to challenge it for a championship fight. It was like he was not impressed. I liked it a little bit more, but I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one now that I get to watch 6 reviews just back to back.
He was getting so mad that he was getting so full, but he was only having like a drink or two off each beer.
So next year idea, we could just do one 24-hour show and do all 24 of them. Just let's go.
Man.
Oh.
Christmas at the cabin.
You should have had JT mix a little of each one, like when we used to play Moosehead. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Or everybody
Would you
would,
rinse those out for us?
Do like King's Cup, but with craft beer.
Are you still doing the seltzers? What are you doing
No, we
with
didn't
that?
buy that this year.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty good. The seltzers last year.
Aunt Nance loved them.
Yeah. Something about those.
It makes me think after watching her last year, like I can't call other people Nancy's, like because she's quality, like in
Yeah. What's your after dinner drink there, Matt?
oh, it's just because you want to see the opener.
Yep.
It's Richard. Yeah, engrave it. It's Richard.
What do we got? What do we got on tap for tomorrow? Get a little teaser to the folks.
Teaser, other half Space Dream. So it's another quality IPA from an up and comer.
I know you picked this one specifically because it's going to be the best one for my birthday, right?
I don't pick the beers
All right, all right. That's what
in
you
the
say.
order, but there's
Next.
a couple of highlights coming. I think that will be a top 5 one.
Oh, see, next time we're driving to Ohio and we're gonna show up.
Ohio.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that to happen.
I'm unemployed.
Yeah, I mean, this is right after our Colorado trip. It's fine.
Yeah, after Colorado, great. Let's go where no one lives.
Hey, we're coming through in June. You're gonna be home.
I gave him my schedule. I get back from Disney June 2nd.
Oh,
He said he'll have a fresh batch of COVID just for you.
I did put that in the email. I'm gonna get COVID. But okay, before we get to the personal stuff, that's it for day 7 of the Brew Crew Podcast 2023. Unless you guys are a 9.5.
Is that it?
No. Gummy fruit IIP. I want one of those.
We got a 420 North Atlanta, whatever. I don't know.
No, 420 North is out of Columbus, Indiana.
This
So you got Sweetwater.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh my God, that pour went bad.
Sweetwater is actually brewed about 35 minutes from here. Their northern place in Ohio. It's just
Oh,
wow.
whoa,
Fake news. Oh man.
whoa, daddy.
I'm glad we didn't stop the
Wow,
record.
this is a bonus beer that I don't get to try. So
Is it cough syrup?
let us know how it is.
That it tastes like cough syrup.
Well, folks, we got the Up North crew doing their best Bill Cosby impersonation
Yeah,
over
they're
there.
doing
Like
whatever they want. Damn.
It's a fruit punch IPA,
You can
aka cough syrup.
you can definitely taste the fruit punch.
have you guys had Voodoo Rangers Juice Force?
Yeah, it's a lot
Is
better than this thing.
Yeah, I have. It's great.
So it's worse than that. What you guys are having.
Wait a minute.
So this is
Wait a minute.
So I'm trying to read your
Yeah,
guys' reactions. I'm trying to, Mikey. Let's commentate this. This beer is not pontoon crushable.
I don't even know. They probably throw it in the campfire, to be honest. It might be sticking at the bottom with that car hood.
It literally tastes like I'm drinking Robitussin.
That's not a good. Is that considered a beer? That's wild.
Spit on some scissor. Get a little of that purple drink.
I wonder if it would taste different if we didn't just drink the.
No, I don't. I can't. It's like a permanent. My face is permanently stuck. Like, ugh.
I had high hopes for these. We got another.
Oh,
It's
that's
got
rough.
gummy bears and gummy sharks and stuff on it.
Yeah, I don't think gummy bears should be allowed.
It's so spot on. It's so
The initial taste was good.
Do you
yeah,
still like
it just.
Yeah, now it's starting to come around a little differently, but
You got a weird aftertaste
it's
then?
like a hot day. This thing is perfect on a hot day.
This thing is perfect.
So you do it on a pontoon, but they wouldn't.
This pontoon wouldn't have an engine. Would have a hole in the deck. But yeah, it's good times.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
getting better.
let's see.
I'm not even rated.
Yeah,
No.
do it.
Oh, oof. What?
It's tough because she's so positive.
No, 2.
2?
I'd go
That's-
2.25.
Really,
Wow.
those reactions, like that's
you gotta have-
crazy.
yeah, you got to have sub 1 for those reactions. Damn, you rated it really high.
All right,
Still,
do you guys?
I guess they're still drinking it, so it's fine.
Do you guys have any Windex or anything else that you guys want to review? Any other like household chemicals that you want to? I love how it's blurred out because there's a face on it.
There's so much dust in it.
Okay, well, Chug, unless there's another, yeah.
Can we sing Mikey happy birthday?
Oh.
Should we? I mean, we're a couple hours
You
ery. I think we
you
could
can
do it.
come
So
back
we gotta
tomorrow
do
for
the
that.
first
Sorry.
All right, tomorrow.
Okay,
No.
tomorrow. Mikey, what time do you get done with your stuff tomorrow? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
dear
Michael.
Happy
birthday
to
you.
He's very angry.
Thank you.
All right, Chuggalos. That's it for day 7. Let's He's got another surprise, another cough syrup. Or
All right. Join us tomorrow for
Yeah,
more fun and excitement.
all right. Cheers.
Cheers.